I'm gonna start recording just so we could have a little bit of stuff on here. That's why I wanted to test this stuff earlier, because this.
I'm gonna call you back.
All right, yeah, all right. You on it now, Carla? Can you hear us now? Carla. Carla. Hey, you can't hear us at all? Doggone. I think there's something you're supposed to press audio so that you can get in on the audio on your phone. Or you may have it. There's trust me, there's a button on there that all you got to do is touch it and it's gonna put your audio on. I mean, worst case scenario, I can leave you just like this. Everybody can hear you from my end on this, and you just turn if you want to turn your video on, you can. You don't have to. All right, so you can hear me, right? So I'm a unplug so you can hear. All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
real quick. All right, so we're just gonna do a basic meeting. I was kind of waiting for Jamal. Jamal was on his way home. Carrie Lynn, would you call Jamal for me and just tell him to look at that, and then I can add him into this meeting.
I'm sorry, I have echo, so I'm gonna have to do it again. What did you say?
Call Jamal because you're doing it on your computer, right? Yeah, call him on his phone and tell him to make sure he looks at that link that I just added. So we can go ahead and do it because I don't know why it kicked the link off that I had and made it invalid. And when you get something for free, this is the kind of stuff you got to go through.
That's right.
So, so she's gonna try to get Jamal on and have him do that. Okay, all right. What I'm gonna do real quick is just go around and of course y'all know me. I'm Pastor Moss for Word of Life Centers. This is about Sisters of Destiny. It's a meeting to just kind of kick off. I told my mother we would do something in October to kick off something, and we're going to have a meeting every Thursday, for the next couple months. There's a couple of them that are going to fall on the day before Thanksgiving, like right around Christmas. Those ones I'm going to cancel. There's one in January I'm going to cancel. So you'll get the cancellations for the other ones. But Carla, you on there, right?
Yeah.
Carla, it was the head of the Sisters of Destiny, so her input is extremely important. All I'm doing is just directing and see how we can make it better. My mom kind of put a challenge out to me, even though I'm not competing against my mother. I wouldn't do that. My mom is very competitive, so and she wants things done a certain way. She wasn't going to be on tonight, so we'll catch her in another 2 weeks. And we'll keep doing, these every 2 weeks. Like I said, I think the one from Thanksgiving all the way to the middle of January, I'm going to cancel all of those meetings. But I don't know how many of you guys were at the Sisters of Destiny over the summer. What was the date on that, Carla? Do you know what the date was on that? July what?
The 31st.
July the 31st. That's correct. You're right. It was July the 31st. We had some issues with some of the equipment. We had issues with the place. There was a power outage. So, and we'll talk more about that. But right now, what I want to do is just go around and have everybody introduce themselves and what your position is at the have them introduce themselves to the group. So I'm gonna start with Carla. Carla, go ahead.
I'm Carl Stark, Love Life Center, and also Jenny Thomas, president of Sisters of Destiny.
Say that last part again, Carla.
President of Sisters of Destiny.
Okay, president of Sisters of Destiny. Yep. So that's Carla. Next one, Nadia, go ahead.
Nadia Moss, related to Eric and Jamal and Vivian Thomas.
Yay, yay. So we all family, we all family, we all family. We family like that. We family, we family. Mighty Luz?
Marilu Figueroa, Home and Foreign Missions, and that is about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this on mute, but I'll be here, okay?
No worries. I got you. I got you. Carrie Lynn, can you get on? Are you, I know Carrie Lynn had something she had to run to. So I don't know if she's on the phone part or not. Carrie Lynn, you there? I know she left her camera on, but I know she's muted on that end. She's going to be on her phone in a minute. I am recording this meeting. So like I said, we just want to try to make this better. We had some issues last year. We want to, I had Mike and Darren were supposed to be on, but they had previous commitments. One of them was working and one of them was in a business session. So they couldn't make it. What I want to do is get some feedback from you guys on what you guys would like to see different. What you guys want to, what do you want to, what more do you want to do from what we've already done? I got Carrie Lynn back on here. Carrie Lynn, you on there? Can you hear us? She's working with her audio right now, so she's working with her audio. So once she backs up with the audio, she gets that ball taken care of. But anyway, she's on, and I'm waiting to put in anybody else that might come on. So I just want to get a real basic thing from you guys. What are we going to do? This is our first time using Zoom. I kind of want to convert the church Sunday services to Zoom so we can see each other until January. So this is another test for that. We were supposed to do this early in the summer to go to Zoom with the church, but this is kind of our way to do it, and we'll be able to record. I think I'm going to do the annual fee so that we can have this, and it'll work a lot better. We can record a lot more. We can save our services and have them emailed to each and every individual that maybe might not be on. We can have them emailed to them. So I just want to, I'm just going to make this an open forum for right now, because we've probably got like another 20 minutes before we end this call. What do you guys want to see different? Do you guys have any ideas?
Yeah, one thing that I would like to include other churches.
Okay.
So look into just to bring other churches in to kind of and a little bit.
Right. Right.
And and to just involve the churches that
I got you.
that's open.
Okay. Give me a quick second. What I'm gonna do is I'm muting some people out. I'll unmute you when it's time to talk. You could unmute yourself when it's time to talk if you want to. Just because the background noise is messing up, whoever's talking. So Carla says she just wants to invite some other churches. She wants other churches in the community to be involved in it, which will make it bigger. So I think that'll be that'll be an awesome idea. I like the way that sounds. Let's put as many people in as we can. Let's put as many churches in as we can. I think that's great. Anybody have anything else? Okay, I can't hear anybody. Unmute yourself. So if you have something you want to say, you have to unmute yourself, because I have everybody muted right now. Or so you can go to the chat. If you have something you want to say, you want to put it in the chat. You can put it into the chat and I'll read it. So if you look down in the bottom of your screen, you'll see something that says chat. You can always type something in there. But Carrie Lynn, go ahead. You just unmuted. Go ahead.
I did. I have a question. So do we have an idea of how many days that we'll do this over? Will it be a multi-day event or one day? Do you have any ideas about how you want to structure that part?
We haven't even got into that. For me, I think one day is going to work until we
Okay.
build it up. I don't want to do multiple days, costing us
Okay.
multiple, lots and lots of money. They already owe
Yep.
us a day at the movie theater.
At the, yeah. At
Yeah,
Sears,
because of
right.
right
Mhm.
because of the last situation. It could very well be
Yep.
more than one day, but right as it
Okay.
stands now, I think one day may work. If we pay for a day from the movie theater and get a day free, then it may be 2 days. But I'm not paying for 2 days. And we have tons of food, tons of
Yep.
this, tons of that. Mom
Yep.
spent probably $700-800, and we got nothing out of it.
Okay.
Okay. We also need to be, as a church, we also need to start putting in till we get to that time. If we all gonna put $10 a month, whatever it is, we need to see what our budget is gonna be. I already got
Okay.
DJ Silky Slim to come back. He'll be coming back again.
Mhm.
Carrie Lynn was nice enough to have a conversation with me with a gentleman that owns a fashion magazine. So we're gonna try to get him to come. His name is H. Albert. I got him coming for the Black History Month at the college. So I want to get him to come and just, as a speaker. He's also a youth pastor. So I would definitely want to get him in on that. And like I said, most likely it'll be 2 days. So this way we can pay for one day and get one day free, since we're owed a day from the last debacle that happened with the electric going out and the AC going out on the last situation. Any other ideas? No other ideas? Are we still looking at doing it in July? Carla, is that what we want to do? We want to do July?
Yeah, we can keep it at, keep it in July. Unless, there's another time, another month or so that you're looking into.
Okay.
But, as of right now, it's still, July.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and we'll just look at July's dates for 2021. Let me see if I can share my screen. I have to pull my work stuff up to get that. Give me a second. I'm looking for share computer sound. Optimize screen sharing. All right. Can you guys see that screen? Can you see my screen?
I can't see nothing, but I can just hear everything.
Okay. Okay, unmute yourself and let me know if you can see that screen or not. Carla, you don't see the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay, you guys see it? Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know. All right, I'm gonna go to, this is my work calendar. So if y'all see stuff on here, it's because it's all part of my work. Here's July 1st to July 31st of 2021. So we're looking at maybe the 16th, 17th, the middle, or going back toward the end, like 23rd, 24th, or 30th, 31st. Somewhere in this time frame. Unmute yourself if you want to say something. We could these dates that I'm looking at are Friday, Saturdays. It'll be in 2021. July has the 16th, 17th, 23rd, 24th, or 30th, 31st. If we do 30th, 31st, then we can kind of use probably some of the same materials that we used from the previous year that had dates on it. So how does the 30, 31st sound? Does anybody object to 30, 31st? So 30th and 31st. Is what we're looking at for Sisters of Destiny. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in my work calendar. S.O.D. Take this all the way to the 31st, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Just sticking this in my calendar. Hattiesville. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in mine this way. I got it locked in there. Y'all forgive me because I do my time off and everything a kind of way, so this way I know what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. So, and I can invite people from that. I can go back into that and invite people to their emails from that. Okay. So let me show you guys a couple of other things. New share. Let me try to get onto just to a page. Give me a second. I cannot find what I want. Y'all give me a second. I'm trying to find. All right, I'm gonna come out of that because I'm gonna try to find a page that I want to bring up. There we go. Let me see. There we are. There we are. All right. Can you guys see that page? Can you see it, Carla? Not yet? Tell me when you guys can see that page.
I see it.
Okay, you see it? Okay. Okay. The gentleman that we met over the weekend owns this magazine. I'm going to see if I can show you. It's a high fashion magazine. His name is Mr. H. Albert. Let me get Jamal in there. Jamal is trying to get into this in with us. Jamal, you on there? You may have to unmute yourself. Jamal, you on there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep. All right. Okay. So this is a gentleman that we met. His doggone it, it's not even scrolling now. Okay, there we go.
Sorry, I'm late, by the way.
No worries. We've decided on the 30th and 31st for the dates in 2021. And we're going to get back. But this is a gentleman that I want to try to have come as a speaker. He's also a youth pastor. He owns this magazine. He's a black gentleman. His name is H. Albert. He owns this magazine. So I'm just trying to preview guys, show you guys this magazine. See if I can find him.
Who else is on the line? How many others are on the line?
It should be about 6 or 7 of us. I've got Carla, I've got Marty Luce, I got Carrie Lynn, I got Nadia. Trying to think who else. Did I mention everybody? And you?
Okay.
So
How come I can only see you?
I don't know. Oh, it might be because of the way you got on. Because I let you on. Let me see. I have to stop this. Can you see me? Can you see everybody else?
Nope, just you.
Okay. Are you on your phone or are you on your computer?
I'm on my iPad.
And it may be because of the way your iPad is set up.
And
My iPad wasn't compatible, so I couldn't do it on the iPad. I was having issues. So that's
Right.
why.
So you could only see probably the one person instead of seeing multiple people.
Okay.
That's
the monitor,
cool.
probably.
So yeah, we
Okay.
got Carla, Carrie Lynn, Marty Luz, Nadia, yourself, and me.
Okay.
So
Can everybody else see me?
No, I can't see your face, but I see your name. Your name is on there.
Oh, okay.
Let me see your video. Turn your video on. Go down to the bottom of the screen and turn video on. Your video is off.
Let me see. How do I do that?
Go down to the bottom and you should see the mute. You should see video. It should be crossed out. You
Oh,
just
wait a minute. Oh, wait. I see Carrie Lynn.
Jesus.
Oh, here's everybody. Oh, they're just images. Hold on.
You just do the video,
Oh,
Jamal. Just click the
I see,
video.
okay, hold on. Oh, start video.
Yeah.
I've never really. I'm kind of new to. I only did one Zoom thing before.
Right. So yeah, you on there.
Yeah.
And I was also telling everybody, we want to try to do church this way. Mom wanted to do church this way. So this is our very first sample. It's kind of a little screwed up. So I'm trying to get it back and try to learn it because I don't do Zoom. I do Microsoft Teams.
Okay, I see
Which
myself.
I know Microsoft Teams much better than Zoom, but you know, it's always good to learn something.
Right.
So let me go back to what I was saying. Let me share my screen so you guys can see my screen. Where is it at? Here we go. Okay. This is the guy we met, the editor-in-chief, H. Albert. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. You can't see it, Carla? Shucks.
I'm gonna have to work out the phones over here too.
Yeah, you may have to do it on your computer. You have internet and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to do it on your computer, and that's fine. If you can't see, that's don't worry about it. But Mr. H. Albert was the editor-in-chief of Prolific Quarterly. We had the pleasure, me and Carolyn had the pleasure of meeting him over the weekend at the wedding. And he has an online, and you can also get a copy of his magazine. A very intelligent individual. He started this company in DC and then moved to Tampa with his 5 children, and he this is what he runs. He runs this magazine. You can find him on Facebook. So I'm trying to get him to come and to be one of the speakers one of the days, just maybe for a little bit, feed him, show him a good time or whatever. So it's just a thought, it's nothing concrete, but I want to definitely put that in. DJ Silky Slim said he would come, same DJ that we had. We have and I'm just reiterating this because Jamal joined on. We have a free day with the cinemas. So if we buy a day and then they give us a day free, we can do the 2 days, which is going to be the 30th and 31st. Anybody got anything else? Anybody anything else you want to do? I mean, we got plenty of time. I want to make an agenda, and then this way I'll be able to show the agenda on the screen. Send it to you guys so you know what the agenda is. I just trying to get an agenda done was just ridiculous, but because I had so much stuff going on at work. But I am recording these sessions. I'm going to get with the apostle to get with Zoom and pay the $150 a year so that we can have up to 100 people on, and we can do more stuff. We can record more. So at this time, I am recording this whole session, and they'll send me the session, and then what I'll do is I'll email the sessions to you guys. And I'll put them on Facebook, so this way you guys can get them in Messenger, and you can see the sessions that we did. So Mom can also see them too. So there's that.
Now, is this magazine about? I'm sorry because I came in late. Is this magazine about women's empowerment? What's his angle?
It's all a fashion magazine. It's a fashion magazine, and he also has he's the talent management company also. So he's got some really famous brands. He travels around the world, getting clothes from different major companies. But if you see, as you can see all the different editions that he's had. He approves everything. Very nice gentleman. So I probably want to get him involved, and that's just another connect for us as a whole. But you're more than welcome. ProlificQuarterly.us. www.prolificquarterly.us if you want to look into the magazine. I spent the $8 so I can get it online, and I just haven't looked at it yet. I haven't even had time to look at it, but I did get me a subscription to this. So does anybody have anything else? Anything else they want to do? So at least we got something accomplished. We got July 30th and 31st accomplished. Those are the dates. Titusville Cinema, because they owe us a day, we're going to go back there. So like I said, 30th and 31st, that's a Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna try to get this gentleman to speak. DJ Silky Slim said he would still come back. So we just got to get that money and get that straight with him, find out what that budget is. And then we'll talk more about the budget itself and what we're putting in and what we're, if everybody's going to contribute $10 a month till, till June, whatever the case may be, so we can start locking in some stuff and get everything in. Because if we have 10 people, doing $10, every month, that's $100. We do that for 6-7 months. We've got the money we need to do what we need to do.
So everybody owes $100 a piece. Is that like before?
No. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna do that because it never works out when you do that. So I'm just saying let's see how many people can get on board with us and then just do a monthly thing. Because our money is going to determine running out of time. We've removed the 40-minute time limit on your group. Love it. A gift from Zoom. So so we're done with the 40 minutes. So let me hang up on this. I got a phone call coming through, but I'm trying to just keep on with Carla. So I'm gonna try to get some notes from this, or have my wife make up some meeting notes from this. So this way I can go back and make sure that we understand what we're doing and what we're not doing. We're doing meetings every 2 weeks on Thursday, same time. When it comes near the holidays, Thanksgiving, near Christmas, Christmas Eve, and in the beginning of January, we're probably going to skip from the end of November all the way to the middle of January, those 2 months. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to go back to our meetings. But I just sent them in there, and I stuck them in, and I stuck you guys in there. I need you guys to add other people that I didn't add that are part of the church. I don't want anybody that's you just want to add your cousin or your friend or any of the speakers or any of that. I want us to get our act together first. And if we need to add somebody in, we're going to add somebody in. So, yeah. So does anybody have anything else before we end this?
So, okay, you said the next Zoom meeting is going to be 2 weeks from today, same time?
Yep, 6 o'clock, same time.
Okay.
Correct. And
You
if
sure
I
you
need
wanna
to move it to 6:30, we can do that too.
I was going to say that because not everybody's home from work by then. Usually I am home by 6, but not
Right.
always.
Okay.
So
Here's the other issue. I didn't want to move to 6:30 because we got the everybody's on the line at 7 at 7:30. So if we
7:30.
go 40, 45 minutes or more, it's bleeding into that time, and I don't want to do that.
Gotcha.
That's why I did it at 6. Maybe we'll do 6:15, so we'll be done by 7. But Mom didn't get on tonight because she said she was resting up for the call tonight at 7:30. So we'll just inform her of what's going on, and I'll try to get the video to her. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna start at the end of these. We'll pray out, but before we pray out, I'm gonna have each person or every week we're gonna have somebody give us some little known Black history facts. Just look up some little known Black history facts. It's something we've been doing because we'll be coming up on February, Black History Month. The president has squashed all diversity and inclusion in all of the government. He suspended all of it, all the trainings for all the government offices as of the 13th. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. He don't want to hear it, but we want to hear it.
Amen.
The minute we get a little bit of movement, I want you, and the other known Black history fact that you may not know, there's only 12% of the population in the United States that are African American. It's only 12%. Now, out of that 12%, there are over 17 million millionaires. 8% of the millionaires in America are Black. 76% of the millionaires are white. Okay? There are 621 billionaires in the United States. Okay? Out of 621 billionaires, there are only 5 Black African American billionaires. We are lagging in the billionaire sector. Okay? We need to step it up. So little known Black history facts, I'll throw that out. So if all hearts and minds are clear, I'm gonna dismiss until the next 2 weeks. Anybody have anything else?
Nope.
Good? Okay. May the Lord
No,
watch.
I'm
Say
good.
it
May the
again.
Lord watch.
I'm sorry. Say what?
That
What was
sounded
that?
like Marty.
Marty, did you have something you wanted to say?
No, sir. I was just saying okay.
Okay. All right. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So you guys be blessed, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
All righty?
All right.
Y'all be blessed. Have a good night. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you for bearing with me. This is
All
not
right.
easy. But at
Good
least
job.
we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay?
Good job.
All right now. Talk to y'all later. Be blessed. Bye-bye,
All
Carla.
right.